No. Oh, hold on a minute. Missing. There we go. No? Okay. There we go. Okay. It's a quick stream today. Because for the next 2 days, so today and tomorrow will be a quick stream. Because and then there won't be anything Monday.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Because today and tomorrow I'm going to be packing. Monday is I'm actually going to be doing the traveling, so I'm going to be out of it. Yeah. That's that. So I'm going to do a quick thing. I did a bunch of background side quests for this. And then I looked it up and realised that only stuff counts when it comes to Act 4 of this quest. So I don't know if I've just wasted a bunch of time or what. This reminds me of Australia.
Ah, we're finally here. So this is your home, Mualani. Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
I had to take 2 days to pack because packing stresses me out.
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Wow, it's so lively around here. Is there some kind of holiday going on?
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating. Now, let me show you around. Where to start? Shochi Cattle Records. Kalumchi
Whatever we can fit in
Plaza.
an hour.
There's so many options, but I recommend starting with the hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for a nice long soak and you're guaranteed a good night's sleep.
Wait, you want us to bathe? Here?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed.
What? Oh no.
Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
I'm not ready for nudity.
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old to you? Were you taking these two to the hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to her is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our customs.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina during the pilgrimage. Is that true?
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh, definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take.
Oh wait, she has a vision.
Springs. Talk to you later. Oh wait, you'll need swimsuits first. I'm sure I can find you something lying around the shop. I'll go look.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Rule? Oh, wait, you mean...
What?
There's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past, so now we have an unwritten rule. All Outlanders need to adapt to the lower temperature artificial springs first. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable adventurers. I know they can handle it.
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful. Besides, the environment's been unstable lately. Could be a sign that the abyss is about to attack.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that formidable, so
Yeah.
careful is good.
Be careful.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my watch. Mualani, take them to the artificial spring first.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, your days of copping free meals at my place are done.
Relax. Oh, by the way, Atea, how have you been feeling lately?
Much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you rascals? Hey, you over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again!
Run! Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern talking to!
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natland's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at the hot springs. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Liliuo, Kaiulani, Vichama, oh, and the Archon.
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
It's just, during battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster. The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again. Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars. Paimon had no idea she was so seriously injured.
That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself. I really respect her for that. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea gets there before us, we're gonna be in some real hot water.
So why we gotta... Ow, oh, but... Okay, my voice is going first, my speech is going first.
Oh,
Words are
see?
difficult.
That's a great idea. I like it.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao! You three seem particularly cheerful today. What's the occasion?
Oh, Mualani! You're back. Who are these two?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
Oh, what a coincidence. We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone at night. Specifically, the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for some reason. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
I don't
Yeah, so we
know.
got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge surprise party?
Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too. So, you want in?
Of course. How could you even think of pulling this off without me? I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot springs.
We should get a doctor's opinion.
Of course. Take your time. You should focus on our guests for now. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you ask me. We really worked hard on them, so I hope you enjoy. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. The Abyss could attack at any moment, so we need to stay vigilant.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mualani.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Finally, it's hot spring time. Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you guys, by the way. Come on, I'll show you to the
I'm not
changing
ready
room.
for swimwear. No. God. I'm scared. Oh good, it's just a picture then.
So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your body?
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her, I taught myself how to dive underwater the first time I ever went swimming. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. I'll just leave them here. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See how you like them.
Oh, thank you! These are great!
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of the hot spring not only determines the type of snacks you should choose, but also the amount of time you should spend in the water. To bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not learn from Mualani.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the natural springs then. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water. Not my best work. Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long. You guys alright?
I don't know.
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own for a little while this afternoon. I'm gonna help the others fix up that abandoned spring. I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows what will become of the place if I leave them unattended? In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit. Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot springs. We want to do our part too. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. Alright, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring gathering Natland's ever seen.
Mulani! Wait, you brought our guests too?
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
Alright. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this party started. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchases fetch the best prices after all. Oh, but don't...
Hey, I'm not any better.
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. Hey there, Yellowpath. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't Moalani, back from the pilgrimage?
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win. So, what'll it be today?
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order, as you can see. So, can we expect a discount?
Wow, that is a large order. What's it all for? A party?
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but we're throwing a hot spring party for Auntie Atea.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this?
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage.
All right. Such a handful.
Wow, that was amazing.
All in a day's work.
Interested?
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so I'll hold on to them for now.
All right, that should be everything.
Let me see. Huh?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the so send her my
Oh, we will. Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked too. Good.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons.
All right then, roll up your sleeves.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? Oh, so I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw... So, what do you think?
It looks amazing.
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family. Not to mention, this was
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amina set up those patrols to guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered. So she's on watch.
I see. Well, guess the surprise will have to wait until This could actually be a good thing. She can relieve... Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Someone looking for me? Oh, why, if it isn't the traveler and her companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't... Then it is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Netland. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding me. Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! This is like a big... On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend... Oh! Well, I'm willing to answer your... Sure thing! Then you have my thanks. I'll be honest. There are some among the tribe who are of rather base... As the chief of the tribe, It's really hard to believe that could happen. They are targeting tourists who wish to visit. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides. They run a pretty sophisticated operation. So, I was hoping to... The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me. Which is why I Oh, Paimon! Exactly! And as You betcha! If it's... Wonderful! Whoa, that's a lot. There will be plenty of rewards if you manage. I'm sure some spending will be required, so please use the Mora as needed and collect as. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've
I'm
already
not
thought of
saying it.
everything. I've marked the location of the skip.
A hot spring is a harbor for the body and soul. Regular reviews of volcanic activity. A hot spring is a harbor for the body and soul.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. must leave no stone unturned. Steady as stone. good night should. Yeah. You seem tired. A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
can't keep up with me! I'll race you there! I won't let you down! Get him! Bet you can't keep up with me! Wow, these will come in handy! I won't let you down! reward on the road.
answer from this world?
Bet you can't keep up with me! I'll race you there! Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.